just 4 to shoot. Wide open. Again, the net's for 2.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving against Dragic. The dish to Bosh. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Bosh. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bosh has got 5 points so far.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
Now, here by Kyrie Irving. Left side, Bosh. And it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Antetokounmpo. Tony Allen's checked in for Booker. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Irving. So it's Miami now. After the basket by Brooklyn, the drive by Green. Excellent D there from Allen.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Heat with the ball. Lets it go from 11. Here's Green. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Allen with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Allen passes to Bogdanovich. Allen dishes to Ariza. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Out to the right wing. "17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it out to Ariza. It's good from long range.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Dragic with a screen for Winslow. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. The kick out to Bosh. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The 15-footer unloads. Ariza no luck.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Green with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. They get it back. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Korver gets to Ariza. Ariza with another miss. And here's Dragic. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. There's Green with the 3. Green missing again.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Booker, Antetokounmpo out there with Bargnani. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the one spot. Here's Wade. Plays it up and banks it in. Wade's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Miami.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Poked away. It's the Nets now. Here's Lopez, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good, just like the suit. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Anderson passes to Stoudemire. Brooklyn with the rebound. As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Clark kind of molded him in his image.
Yeah, and it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade. And here are some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. Gerald Green, number 1.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
To stop the run, and the shot is good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Irving's checked in for Lopez. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Miami trailing. Now Wade. He has 6. Here's Anderson. Rejected by Bargnani. Irving dishes to Antetokounmpo. A floater. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. On up the court. Here's Booker. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 3, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wade, and it's good. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Irving against Carter. Outside Irving. Releases from 15. Carter with the block. Outside Green. And there's the line.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
No good on the second free throw. And for Gerald Green, and Him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
For Brooklyn, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Antetokounmpo against Stoudemire. Here's Booker. And the Nets miss again.
And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we'd have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
The kick out to Irving. This one for 3, and good on the basket. Book it. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And it's Carter penetrating. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Nets leading by 3. Launches the 3, and Irving hit the basket on the assist by Bargnani. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Heat shooting well, 50% from the floor. Wade outside. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Irving. Carter right side. And it's good off the back rim and in. Carter's got 8. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Irving with it. He's coming off a 37-point game against Golden State.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Carter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Irving kicks to Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Stoudemire goes in. Good! Stoudemire's got 6 points.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And you gotta love how well they safeguard their offensive possessions. You see the ranking, second fewest turnovers committed. Terrific ball handling and smart passing.
Brooklyn making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Bargnani. Korver comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Tony Allen subbed in for Booker. He used that pick just right. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Here's Bosch. Ariza with the rebound.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Here's the screen. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And the Miami Heat have finished in the top 2 spots or better and each of the years the big three were in town. Last season that changed as they would end up 10th in that Eastern Conference.
Irving double team. And Bogdanovich kicks to Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 17 now. And for the Heat, once the bullies of the Eastern Conference, they had a lot of trouble keeping up with other Eastern Conference teams.
Kevin, they finished 25 and 27 against the rest of the conference. Played under 500 against the East at home, which really negated their chances for the playoffs. Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career. But having been in the shadow of LeBron and D. Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
Well, getting back to Chris Bosh, it's always difficult to reshape your game around a superstar teammate. I mean, just ask Kevin Love last year.
You know, it's such a good point. When you think about Bosh, you know, he isn't the kind of guy who demands special attention. You know, he's not mugging for the press. He's not out there for himself. He just really lets his play speak for itself. And you won't find many bigs who are as versatile as he is. And much underrated, I think, as a pick-and-roll defender.
Kicks to Ariza. Beyond the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Dragic. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Ariza brings the double. Lets it go. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bosh.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Irving's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Carter against Allen. Shoots a fader. And it's Carter missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Korver, good.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for him right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
It's Dragic with the drive. High shot from 10 feet out. Dragic has got his 2nd basket of the night. Brooklyn leading by 4. A minute 50 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. And it's sent back by Bosh. Here's Carter. It's blocked. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. A minute 42 left in the 2nd quarter. Carter with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Carter. And it's now 22 points for Chris Bosh. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 46% on their attempts in the 2nd quarter. Here's Irving. Allen passes to Irving. Ariza has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Ariza's got 5.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Dragic dishes to Carter. Fades and shoots. Bosh can't hit.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And he gets it to go.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining him here in the 2nd.
The Heat trail by 6. Dragic kicks to Winslow. He feeds it to Bosh. Fade away. It's deflected. Allen passes to Irving. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a Tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 3-on-3. Dragic. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Nets as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach, with this type of ball game, what needs to happen in order for you to pull out a win tonight?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some nice stretches of basketball. That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Irving. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Down low. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bosh.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
They grab their own miss. Here's Booker. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 8. The drive by Wade. Here's Stoudemire. And another basket for Miami.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lopez a screen. Here's Booker. Another shot. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Irving. The stupendous finish in traffic. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Antetokounmpo against Carter. With the floater, and Bargnani sends it back.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Right side Bosh shoots from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wade with the block. The Heat trail by 10.
And listen, the Nets had an up-and-down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Irving attacking. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on Goran Dragic. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. Outside Dragic. He kicks it to Bosh. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together. But the stat sheet also bears that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Outside Green. Can't hit, and Brooklyn will come the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Heat trail by 11. Wade outside, fires the three. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Lopez, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Nets leading by 8. Down low. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hollis Jefferson's got 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Booker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Booker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. Here's Dragic. Here's Bosh. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Bosh has got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The layup missed. The Heat trail by 11. Here's the teardrop. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's terrific with the floater, and that's not an easy shot.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. And it's Wade penetrating. And it's Miami with another.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Bargnani. Lopez a screen. Stolen by Anderson. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball, and it's Green missing.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he
rejection by Stoudemire. Dragic kicks to Wade. For three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. Can't get it to fall.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bargnani. Korver comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Tony Allen subbed in for Booker. Winslow's checked in for Miami. The Heat trail by 7. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fournette shooting 42% from the field here in the 3rd. Hollis Jefferson passes to Ariza. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez. Shot to end this cold run, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And Brook Lopez, guys, started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
Lopez ended up coming off the bench for the Nets for a stretch last season. There was a lot of debate, Clark, if that was the right role for him.
Kevin, clearly there were differing opinions because as soon as it happened, every GM called Brooklyn up to see if Lopez was available.
Irving's shot is good. The Heat trail by 9. The drive by Wade. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone, and when we get the crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
Irving against Wade. Irving dishes to Ariza. Wade against Irving. Here's Korver, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And he lobs it up, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And now let's take a look at Dwayne Wade. The past month has been surreal. First in assist, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Green.
And last season, the Nets made sure nobody went off against them. They would lose games, but they did a great job of limiting an opposing star from taking over.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Lopez kicks to Irving. Goes back up. That one goes. Irving's got 36.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead. I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Wade kicks to Stoudemire. It's deflected. Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 38 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wade passes to Carter. Whiteside, a screen on Korver. Carter against Korver. Carter kicks to Stoudemire. Whiteside dishes to Wade. There's Winslow, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Carter, the pass to Stoudemire. Lopez kicks to Irving, fires the three, and that one's good. Irving's got 41.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And he gets the bucket. 24 points for Dwayne Wade.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Irving double team. Korver gets a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Wade, and it's sent back by Irving. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. The Heat trail by 16. Wade kicks to Winslow. Back to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Korver against Carter. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. It's Ariza on the wing. And here is Irving. Antetokounmpo out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Booker in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. That's good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And it's Irving missing. The Heat trail by 14. Outside Dragic. Down low, here's Bosch. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
A nice shot by Carter.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Irving with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Stolen by Bosch. There's the pass to Carter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Stolen by Bosch. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And it's Dragic off the drive. He dishes it to Bosch. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Pulls it from 20. And that one comes up a bit short. The Heat trail by 7. Carter on the wing, beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Lopez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bargnani.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the champ.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Knocked away. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Booker. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Dragic against Irving. Dragic kicks to Carter. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
No good from Booker. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Dragic dishes the box. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Nets lead by 4.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Nets leading by 4. Irving with the ball. Wade picks him up. It's stolen by Dragic. Outside Bosch. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great pass by Bosch there.
The Nets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
And that one's good by Bosch.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Lopez. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 9 points for Brook Lopez. The Heat trail by 5. The drive by Wade and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
And it's Carter penetrating and a missed layup.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment. You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Bosch. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Chris Bosch.
And one reason why the Heat did come up short in their playoff aspirations, they were very poor against other teams in the playoffs. So only went 15-31 against teams that had made it into the postseason last year.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Carter down low. Antetokounmpo defending. They double him with Irving. Rockets the pass to Stoudemire. That one rolling around and rims out. Nets leading by 11. Irving for three. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The shot by Wade wide open. No good, unable to end this run. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard. Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man, oh man, was that
and
fun.
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Offensive rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And that one's good. That's 28 points for Vince Carter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Here's Bargnani. Rebound by the Heat. Bosch has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Carter kicks to Bosch. And that one's good. Bosch has got 43 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Dishes to Irving. Irving double team. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Let's keep it alive. Antetokounmpo dishes to Bargnani. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And it's sent back by Bosch. They retain possession. Scooped up. The kick out to Irving. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he goes in for the dunk.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Wade left side. The baseline J. Again, the Heat good for two.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Antetokounmpo passes to Booker. Shoots from 12. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over that.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Carter dishes to Wade. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Miami grabs the miss.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Here's Stoudemire. Shot is no good, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. A lot is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. Lopez kicks to Bargnani. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
Nothing soft about his approach at the attack.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dragic kicks to Wade. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Brooklyn with the ball. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 5. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
He's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Passes it to Stoudemire.